what's up, guys? This is Rage with the Backlog Gamers podcast, and today we are checking out the new Borderlands 4 gameplay trailer, and I am so stoked. This is one of my favorite series. Let's check it out.
Let's do it. Hop right into it.
Woo!
Does anybody actually care about this game?
Yes.
Oh, get out of here.
What use is a killer? A brute.
Oh, dang.
Taking, running, and gunning natural disaster.
Reinhardt.
Can I have double axes?
In a word, mayhem. I take that personally.
Oh, I like the gunshots on beat.
Nothing wrong, nothing wrong, ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of high. Nothing wrong with a little bit.
Oh my god, I'm so stoked.
How he's got an age?
It's a kitty.
Aww.
Oh.
Be advised, a citywide curfew has been enacted. Violators will be shot on sight.
Very interesting.
Okay, I might play with you guys if I get to be the guy with two axes, because I think fun melee barbarian style is so underrated in games.
Oh,
Definitely.
that looks awesome. I love Borderlands so much.
I'm glad to see they're doing a more mature take on it again. The weird, goofy, over-the-top humor is what put me off at 3, but this looks a little more grounded. I'm liking the vibe.
Three was really goofy. I think it's kind of hard to follow up Borderlands 2.
Yeah.
Handsome Jack. Handsome Jack was such a fun villain. And he was legitimately funny, so I think it was really hard to follow that up. The villains in 3 were just not as good as Handsome Jack. It'd be nice. I don't mind the more mature style, but I do hope they still have that Borderlands goofiness, because that's honestly
The graphics look amazing.
Yeah, it's part of what makes it so much fun for me. How goofy the game is.
I will say I'm a huge Borderlands fan. I think Borderlands was probably like the series that really, really got me in to gaming. I had started gaming, I'd played a few games, and then I kind of just discovered Borderlands and I got hooked. I played the first 3 by myself, and just like putting in so many hours into those games. And I was like, I love them. I'm stoked. I mean, honestly, it could suck and I would still buy it. I don't even care.
Oh yeah, honestly, yeah. We just got done filming we did a news segment on the price increase for Xbox games and stuff. And this one's not necessarily one that's going to be part of that new price increase, but I do think it would be one I would probably pay the $80 for.
Interesting.
Wow.
There's rare games out there like Gears of War E-Day. I'd probably pay the full price. I just paid full price for MLB The Show. Games that I love that might not come to Game Pass right away. I mean, I'm gonna buy them and I'm gonna play them. Oh yeah, there's a deep dive here.
Yeah.
Pitchford, I met that guy. So yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. I think it'd be really great if Fable Trek says he'll try it with us if he gets to play that character. So I think
Fable, you still gotta play Borderlands 2. And so the thing is like each game, right? They do continue the story, and so Saga hasn't finished Borderlands 3, which I think is criminal.
I mean,
and I am really curious to see where they do take the storyline. Because they kind of set it up in a way where I'm really intrigued to see what happens. But Fable, you got to play too, at least for Handsome Jack.
For Handsome Jack alone.
I just got so bored in Borderlands, the first one. I just was so bored with it. It was like, hey, let's go to this vault and get more loot. Yay! And run back.
Borderlands
And
1 did
then-
not age well. They've done so much better since.
Let's go get more loot. Yeah.
I've played through 2 multiple times, and that's rare for me. I think you would enjoy it.
I introduced Fable Trek to Borderlands 1 many years after it originally released. And I think part of that is the reason why he may have been more into it if he played it when it came out.
I don't know.
But I think has so many years having passed and games evolving, and I think it kind of tainted what you could have enjoyed in Borderlands 1 when it first came out. And so perhaps it was bad to get you into it. I just thought we could play through the whole thing together, but he couldn't.
There are a few things I would love to see them improve in this one, mainly the fast travel. So when you're doing like all these side missions, which I love to do all the side missions, you have to like fast travel to all these different places, right? And then you have to run through the same freaking people over and over and over and over, and you have to kill them again, and then you run back and you have to kill them again. And I'm like, this is
I like that. I
hate it.
I like the respawning enemies because then I get to slaughter them again.
After the 5th time I've killed them, I just don't want to see him anymore. Like, figure out something where I can.
In some of those cases, you could just run past everybody and be fine.
I do. Towards the end there, I was like, I hate all of you.
Oh.
My big question, like on the topic of how phenomenal Handsome Jack was for Borderlands 2, have we seen anything about the villain of this game?
I don't.
Just a dude in a trench coat, as far as I've seen, and he's got like this faceless army thing. That's my one hang-up. Like, I don't think we've seen anything about the actual characters or enemies, like story-wise. Like, I know they go into it a little bit in the deep dive, but I don't think we've seen a real reason.
Oh, look, Moxie's back. Yeah, I think they'll probably give us more information as it gets closer.
I hope so. That's my big thing right now.
Borderlands has always been good about releasing videos leading up to the release, kind of revealing more and more about the game. I'm super excited about this one. Are you guys feeling excited at all about this?
Oh yeah.
I'm excited.
The character with the cat.
All right,
I want
Fable.
the character with the cat.
Fable, you feeling good about this one?
I don't know. I do like when a game has a good like melee focused guy in a shooter, because that, like, if they do it right, it's really fun to run around and murk a bunch of dudes who are using guns, and they're like, how is this guy killing us all? And that's
to temper your expectations, Fable. It's probably going to be like one move on a cooldown. Just like it's the Borderlands has always been about one thing, and it's been an excess of guns. I don't think you're going to have a really fleshed out melee, dude. I think it's going to be like you got your R3 melee button and maybe one cooldown move where he does like a wah attack, So I just
you never know though. I mean, he could.
It's
the 4th. They might change it up and have more melee.
Honestly, I would really like to see if they did, because that was the other thing is I really like Zero. Who were all the characters?
Yeah,
Zero. I liked a lot of the characters in 2. I played through 3, and you got your guy that like summons a bug. You got another generic siren girl, and I can't even remember the other 2. I don't remember anything about the characters from 3. So I just hope that the characters are really well fleshed out here.
Yeah, because I remember all the ones from the first game. The second game, less so. And third, I could only name the one I played as, which was Flack, and he's the one that can summon the beasts. He was the Beastmaster or whatever.
Yeah.
The bug guy.
I was Gage in the second one. She has a little robot, and I was fortuitous. Rage.
I like having robots.
Robots.
Some characters get robots. There's a character in 3 that can have a robot running around the battlefield. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning into this reaction video by the Backlog Gamers. Tune in for the next one. Peace.
Bye.